Good morning, guys. I hope you're good today. I'm also good. It's very windy and very cold right now. And by the way, guys, I should have released a vlog yesterday night, but my internet had problems. It has actually finished uploading this morning. So I don't know whether to release it now or wait in the evening. So I'll think about it. So I just woke up. We finished closing here yesterday. It was very hard to close, but we did. So we just have the lower storage. So I wanted to come and at least pour some water around the nail because it needs that. It needs that a lot. The nail. Yeah. Today I'm just going to be doing cleanup around because the days we've been working with Thomas, we really identified the compound with bricks, with cement. Look at our nail, guys. I'm just so happy, so proud of this. I'm just so happy. Yeah, these are potatoes that are here. I want to plant them. I got some potatoes for 100. I want to plant them and multiply them to a lot of potatoes. You know, when you plant one potato, it gives you more potatoes. You know, guys, I'm happy that I'm learning all these things, you know, gardening, farming in the simplest ways. I know I'm not doing commercial farming, but at least I'm happy I get to do this before I even have a family. So when I'll have my family, I'll show my kids how to do all this, you know. At least, and I'll be able to even produce food from my home myself without even asking for help, you know. I'll say definitely even in the future I'll be calling for masons expertise and stuff, but I'm happy that I'm learning a lot. I really need this. Can you imagine you are in a home and you're married and you can't even show your wife how to plant potatoes? Just let's say, for example, 100 worth potatoes. When you plant them, you get potatoes that are maybe worth 1,000, you know, a lot of them. Yes, some onions. It doesn't matter how rich I'm gonna be, but I think this kind of life, it's exactly what I want. You know, you can live in a mansion, yes, but outside there, or a villa, but outside there you're growing your own food. It's nothing beautiful like that. Nothing beats happiness like that. And I'm happy that God gave me this chance in my small farm to learn and experience. This is our stove, guys. Can you imagine? Our stove looking very beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, let me tell you the funny thing. I don't have the skills, but when the reason as to why I like working with Thomas is because I always work with him every step until he makes what I want, you know. No, there is no mason that comes and tells me let's do this. This is always in my mind, and then I follow up with them every step until we achieve something like this, because that is exactly what was in my mind. Yeah, like initially they wanted to just have this sink somewhere up above the bricks. I told them I want it to be somewhere in the middle of the upper course of the bricks, and you know, and that is exactly what I wanted, and I exactly achieved that, and I'm so happy, very happy. Yeah, guys, it's very cold. I hope this cold passes, and yeah, I hope this cold passes. Yeah, it's very cold. Hear those thunders? Oh my god, and it's actually in the morning. That's very funny. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing just cleanup all around, and the garden there. I have some seeds for tomatoes. Let me show you. Seeds for tomatoes. They're here. Royal seed for tomatoes. There is a season, for those who know Kim for a long time, there is a season ahead. I had planted tomatoes back here, a lot of them. I want to do that, And I was let me show you. Tomatoes here, and potatoes. I put them outside here yesterday so that I don't forget them. Potatoes, they're here. I think these are worth 100. Yeah, I want to plant them. And then today I'm gonna do a fisher board. I think I'll call Thomas to bring me a fisher board. But this side, yes, that side, fisher board. That would be nice. Yeah, let me actually call him to bring me a fisher board so that this can finally now look nice. And then I buy a varnish, a small varnish. And I paint that top and maybe the fisher boards. Yeah, and then we hang a flower here, you know. For now I have set my compound. I think it looks good. I've also brought this passion here. I had another passion in the farm, and I feel like when I eat fruits I'll be throwing all, you know, the leftovers there. So I wanted to, I've also put a piece of wire mesh here that the passion can grow on this side. And I removed the bench that was here. I took it there because now we have a lot of shade on that side, you know, and a lot of fruits waiting for me, you know, coming with our dream garden as of now, because this pathway is not connecting up to there because we have not yet built there. I thought of putting these benches here so that they can, let me show you the benches. This is how they look like. Maybe in the evening or in the midday we can sit, or in the morning. I have friends over. Sometimes I get friends and, you know, we talk a lot. Chill here. I can set up my how do you call it? They're the big umbrella. I can set it up behind you and then it can give some shade here. Yeah. We also have these tools here. I'm going to finish this place well. These tools are good for someone chilling here and, you know, say, Kim, let me place my order. I want a cup of tea. Yeah, I can just chill here, order something. Yes, and then you can grill some meat from this side. We also have this top that I will also paint with varnish. You can use to place things, you know, like do some barbecue. See? Yeah. So I saw this setup and then I remembered a friend who used to advise me always, Kim, why don't you convert that place into an hotel? And I'm like, you know, I'm still building this place. The moment you open it for an hotel, then it's not your space anymore. You can't continue developing it. I really want to do, I wish I could do all those things, but it's, you know, I know it's next to the tarmac and stuff, but we're still developing. We have not yet finished building this place, not even walled, not even a gate. Still doing it. So going to go and make some lunch, guys, because it's almost lunchtime. And when I'll finish lunch, I'll be planting these potatoes. I think I'll have to get a sack. I have a good soil back there, rich in a lot of manure. Yeah, so we want to multiply these potatoes into, you know, like potatoes that are, we want to make them 10 times these ones. We can multiply them. Yay! So that is my setup. It's in the midday, and now I can have friends over. We can chill here, talk. Yeah, because we have shed here. You know, can cook from the pot, from the stove, from there. You know, wait for the food here, chilling. I think what I need to really work on in my farm, it's improve my power storage. I think I need to shift from a gel battery to a lithium power storage, you know, and then I'll be able to power this compound not only inside the rooms but also outside the compound, even around here. We need some lights here. This is more of a dispense bar more than even a sink, you know. It's a nice space, you know, to chill, you know, share drinks from in the evening or even at night, you know. I mean, I headed there, you know, step by step. I'll give this shed a fisher board, Yeah, maybe a day, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, it's a good place. See, the shed is there. Not that much, but at least some good shed that you can chill and talk, you know, and fruits next to you. I'm just happy with how this place has come, how it's changing to be like, you know. I'm just so happy. Every day we are adding something new. Every day we are making the place look better, you know. That's my happiness. It's my happiness for sure. Yeah, that's snowy. You're going to plant kales back. You're going to transfer this firewood to that shed back there, then plant kales here, very big portion. When I was cooking for Thomas and the other guy when they are working here, I realized I spent 100 for kales those 2 days. I was like, no, I can't do that again. Should be getting kales from the farm for sure. I've not managed to plant my potatoes, also my tomatoes. Yeah, and it's drizzling. The rain is also coming back, and I just feel like there is something I've not yet done. Let me tell you what I've not done. I've not yet prepared where to store firewood back there. I'll show you. And I've also not put a fisher board here and another one there. And is there anything after that? And fisher board, firewood storage, planting potatoes, and planting, setting a nursery for the tomatoes. Yes, that is all what is remaining. And one more thing, but tomorrow I'm working on something here where I can be washing my fruits. Maybe things like fruits or the root tubers, especially when I harvest the potatoes and when I harvest the spring onions, you know. Yeah, fruits are so big. Yeah, we have already agreed with FRC that I would love to ship one through the Tanzanian border directly to her home. Yeah. I don't know, maybe Tony will receive it. Tony, wait my shipment very soon. Yeah, anyway, so we're still doing more. Let me tell you guys, I agree that my fence is not looking smart. I agree. You know, let me actually make peace with, let me actually be honest. The reason as to why I've not been coming back yet, because I've been feeling so ashamed of how it looks, the way I'm covering where the dogs comes through during the night. I've just been so happy. Also, I also don't like this wall very much, but it's helping. I just feel like I'm not proud about everything that is happening back here, apart from my shed and the fact that this area is clean, and the fact that I'm going to plant kales from this end. See, from this end going down a lot of sukuma wiki kales, and then when my tomatoes, when the nursery is ready, I transplant here and there. The potatoes, I'll have to get a sack. That is one thing one reason why I have not planted the potatoes yet. I'll have to go and get a sack tomorrow. I was supposed to go to Sirare this evening, but I think it's late, so some of the shops will be closed, so I'll have to go tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, tomorrow Thomas will be coming in a few hours in the morning to help finish up this, and I think after I assign him, I'll run to the market, grab a few things that I wanted, like 2 sacks, maybe one, actually just 1 sack, because it's not a lot of potatoes. And we were talking about the way I'm not proud about how I'm covering these spaces. You know, I know the dream is the wall, okay? We are not yet there. This is step 1. If I remove all those, maybe that iron sheet, that cardboard, all of them, it will be looking so nice. But then again, tomorrow in the morning I'll be collecting dog's mess all over, and even after all these closing, even after fixing all this, they're still coming, and I always go around in the morning checking where they came through, where they came in through. Guys, I don't find, to be honest, I always collect dog's mess every morning. Yeah. I don't know. So that is the reason as to why I wasn't going there, because I was not proud of how it looks back there. You know, I'm not proud of how it looks back there, but it's fine. I've already washed the other short and the vest, ready to get back to work tomorrow, because I'm wearing the other short and this t-shirt. I'm just trying my level best not to use clothes, because you guys, washing is not, laundry is not easy. Oh my god. Oh, washing clothes is not easy. Actually, for me, it's just the toughest job ever. Yeah. When I'll have electricity here, or a more stable power supply, like when I'll get, like, maybe let's say a lithium battery and stuff, I think the next thing, I know I'm in the off-grid and I need to do, you know, wash with hands, but let me tell you, I'll get the smallest washing machine ever. I'm not a fan of washing clothes, for real. Yeah, at least cooking nowadays, it's, at least cooking, I'm actually now cooking. I don't go to the hotel, by the way. Good news, I don't know how it happened, but I actually happen to cook here a lot. But I think I'll give those credits to a young girl called Chakua, because she was doing cooking videos around here, and then for the longest time that she was doing the videos here, it happens that I wasn't going to the hotel. So even after she left, I just feel like I still have to continue cooking. I think she has impacted my life positively. God bless you, girl. So guys, you see, the thing is, my fence, we still have another one more iron sheet here. It's a very common way of fixing those, but it's not royal like. But right now, your royal is still in making, is not already royal Kim, but it's fine. I think I'll have to make peace in my heart with the fact that that is the best I can do right now, because I'm not planning to invest in another type of fence. Honestly, I'm not planning to invest in, maybe let's call it chain link or another type of strongest fence, you know. I just want to do a wall. I don't care how long it will take me, and that is what I'll do, with bricks, not blocks. I find the cement blocks looking so ugly. Maybe if they are plastered, that wall, the blocks without a plaster, looks so ugly. Maybe the bricks, the reddish color of the burnt bricks, that is better than the cement blocks. Having cement all around this farm, it will look, I'll just feel like I need therapy. Yeah, I better have either the color of the bricks, the bricks. So I don't know, I'm going to work on it, you know, like it's actually the biggest priority with the and a gate. Yeah, well, it's in the evening like always. Today there is no beautiful sunset. Today the sky is just clear, and a lot of clouds that, you know, give a sign of rain. Yeah, so my plans are, as I have just told you. So tomorrow in the morning I'll be going to get those stuff. Yeah, and guys, please continue praying for my brother Kiza. Yeah, I talked with him. For those who don't know Kiza is a YouTuber, a Kenyan, a friend of mine that I've been with now 2 years, you know, and he happened to, you know, how do we call it? Unfortunately, he lost his mother, and I know a lot of you saw the video, and I think that very night he contacted me. You know, he gave me the news, and you know, we've been, you know, encouraging each other. You know, I'm his bigger brother, and also I have the experience of losing a parent, so you know, I've been talking to him, and I'm happy that he's so strong for his siblings and for himself also. And a big shout out to Pauline. Pauline sent me some money to send to him, Pauline Thomas here, to send to him to support him, because she knows that he is my friend and he is happy. And I know a lot of people in this community have also supported Kiza a lot. And I wish, if there is anyone here who doesn't know who Kiza is, just go to YouTube, check Kizahke. You will find the previous video is about how he lost his mom. And I don't want to give, you know, I fear my tongue, because I can sound it like I have the exact information. I like it if you watch the video, so that you can hear from him exactly, because me, I might mislead you. Yeah, but you know, even if he is telling me, I find it better if he tells you. But I just wanted you to understand that he is my friend, and I'm feeling bad because he is also feeling bad, and because he is in this situation. I know how it feels, you know. It's the toughest thing any man or any human being or any woman can go through. There is a lot of feelings in this world, but the feeling of losing a parent, I think it's because the connection between a child and a parent, man, is very powerful, you know. Yeah, so I remember during my time when I lost my dad back in the year 2020, I used to, when I'm going to job, you know, there was this job bus that used to pick us in the morning. So I used to sit at the back, because somehow, you know, I could just find myself crying. You know, you don't want to cry, but the tears just come out. You know, when that memory, when that thought just crosses your mind, tears just flash. And then all of a sudden you just clean them and make sure that no one saw you. It was so embarrassing sometimes, you know. So I used to, it took a while, and then, you know, I hate it when my tears are out, you know. I don't like it. I really hate it. Maybe when I'm cutting the onion, or when I know it's funny, but some movies can actually put you in a situation of crying. It's not crying, but it's just the emotions, man. I don't know. I feel like human beings, we are all bound at some point. It doesn't matter whether we know each other or we don't know each other. But I can watch a story about someone and what they're experiencing, and then, you know, that visual can break you down, you know. It doesn't matter whether you are a man or a woman. So Kiza, man, I know you'll never get time to watch videos, and I know you won't even see this, but I'm praying for you. People are praying for you. People love you so much, and people will keep supporting you. Personally, as Kim, as your friend, I'm just like your brother. I'll also keep supporting you throughout the entire journey, like we have always, since day one, on and off camera, you know. So I hope you'll come back strong. Yeah, and one thing I know about him is a very strong man. Very strong man. I know, Kiza, it's not easy to be a friend to Royal Kim. For you to be, you know, it's not like there is a criteria of me choosing friends, but it just happens automatically. So, you know, I know who Kiza is, and he is very strong. Yeah, that is one thing that keeps us together as friends. And our friendship doesn't have anything to do with YouTube or content creation. But let me tell you guys, most of the times, most of the people that you see, like us in this community, we are barely friends. We are just friends on camera, like, you know, the camera and the community, and, you know, oh, so and so sent me to you, you know, so and so sent me to you, you know. That is the friendship. But if you just find the ground off the camera, you know, the friendship is not there. But with time, because of creating content together, you happen to get some that become actually your friends, and others not your friends. Understand? And it's life. So I don't want to talk much today. I just want to say that I can't report anything from the farm at this point, but I know tomorrow I'll have much to report, because Thomas will be here. Also Kirende will be here. Kirende is on a half term, and tomorrow I will introduce him also once again in this vlog. Yes, and then we'll see how things will be. Yesterday I uploaded the previous vlog that we watched during a different time, because my Wi-Fi had problems. I called the supplier and I told them, you know what, I'm changing the supplier, can you just fix the problem? Yeah, so they sorted me out, and I told them this month actually I'm paying a little bit lower because of the trouble they've given me this month a little bit, so, and then next month we can resume normal payment. I argued, you know, in this life sometimes you have to, you know, argue and fight for yourself. Anyway guys, I don't want to keep you here listening Royal Kim just talking about his Wi-Fi issues. I want to say thank you so much for the returning subscribers and viewers who always come and to support Royal Kim. Plus, for the new subscribers, also check Royal Kim. I think by Sunday, Monday, a new video will be dropping on our first channel. And now it will be the trend, not dropping and then stopping. I've been working. I know in the beginning of February, I started with, I don't know, malaria. You know, took a lot of time to recover and stuff. But I've been working on a way that if I start uploading videos on our first channel, I won't stop, because yeah, it's not easy, but I've been working and I can't wait for you guys to see the new way of me dropping some nice videos and stories in the main channel. But this one, we'll just keep it this way because I find this channel a platform or a place where I can talk to you guys anytime. Thank you. I've talked a lot now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. For sure. I mean it, tomorrow. I love you all.